Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed your long extended weekend. Let's go ahead as we usually do. Just launch off with some positivity and success. Alex, you want to share a win for the week?
Sure. I didn't go to last week's meeting, but I have quite a bit of wins. I did a webinar on Friday with a realtor for the CalHAFA program.
Right on.
I'm also going to be doing a live stream on Friday on TikTok. And then yesterday I did a presentation with these real estate investors that I'm working with. And they're going to send me about 3 more deals for basically they're trying to get into assisted livings. And I'm just offering creative solutions to help them finance with those. And then we got CTC and loan docs for the VA loan,
Right on.
and got CTC for my other one that I'm working on. So
Right on, man.
yeah,
That is a lot. That's a handful.
yeah, it's been a lot, especially as well as my father-in-law, he's getting better, which is a good thing, but it's a struggle, and I'm helping with the kids as well, taking them to soccer practice, tutoring.
Yeah.
So it's been quite a bit, but I've been managing.
Right on. Hey, major kudos and respect to you. You know, I just can't emphasize this point enough. For all of you who are on this call as a producer, who want to be a producer, who wants to originate loans, look, it's a simple formula, right? And I think Alex shares that. I hope you guys take away from his success stories, right? And there's an underlying theme here is this. The formula is simple, guys. Activities equals success. Activities equals success. That's it. So if you guys don't have your pipes filled up, if you are not generating leads, if you haven't funded anything in a while, look, I've been doing this for many years. For those who show, full pipelines and closings, it's because you ask them, what is it that you do? They'll tell you this or this or that, but bottom line is they're doing some type of activity, right? And Alex just highlighted that. So I really hope the rest of us here take, we take that, we heed that. You have to create momentum, okay? It just doesn't come automatically to you. So C, wanna share a win for the week?
Yes, absolutely. With me, Ragnar, we had a team meeting, and you asked me what my goal was for this year. And, I said consistency. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Consistent open houses, reaching out for, mobile home listings and that sort. And it's been really paying off.
Very good. Yeah, I know C has been, we talk, and I know he's been busy, especially in the mobile home arena. He's been doing lots of open houses and contacting agents, and it's been paying off. So kudos to him. On a win for the week.
Just continue reaching out, networking. Have one scheduled for tomorrow. I think this one's for like new home buyers. So
Okay.
We can touch base and talk about a down payment assistance. There's one other slipped my mind, but yeah, that's a win for now.
Okay, great. Keep it up. Keep connecting with people. I do see Peter. If I'm not mistaken, we have a new team member. Is it Jury?
Yes, Jury. Jury, can you turn your camera on and say hi to our team?
Hi
Hello.
everyone. My name is Yuri. I'm currently Oregon Realtor. But I just joined the Giving Tree Lending Company. So yeah.
As a loan officer, or?
Yeah, as a loan officer. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also licensed in MLO. Yeah.
Very nice. Well, welcome. And did you say Oregon?
Yeah, Oregon. Yes.
Wow. Our team is just going in all areas of the United States. That's great.
She's our first Oregon loan officer. So she and I were doing the purchase transactions last year. And then she was encouraged and passed an MLS exam recently.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Congrats. Well, hope you learned a thing or two. And we're here to support you on your new journey as a loan officer.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Anyone else? Anyone else with the win for the week? For me, real quickly, it's kind of like Alex. I'm all over the place right now. I'm dealing with about 7, 8. I'm counting 8 different pre-approvals right now, all various things. From 3 from California Dream for All, a cash out, a hard money right now, 2 purchases, one's a business purchase potentially. And where am I getting these? How am I getting all of this? Just showing up, right? So real estate offices I've been going. So this year I made it a further attempt to I told C and on a group call that I've gotten complacent over the years. I've been with a couple brokerages for a few years, and it's just very easy to just kind of pop in and say hello and hope you're doing well and just take off. But as much as I don't want to do this, I've been making it a point to stay. So after their branch meetings, which usually last about an hour or an hour and 15, kind of like ours, I'd stay behind an extra hour. And in some cases, an hour and a half last week, talked about the doctor's program, talked about, various things, California Dream for All program, just to name a few recently. But it's just to be a little bit more intentional, right? I will add, the feeling that I get is, I think there's a combination of a few things to make note. Okay, if this helps for you guys to get in, I think there's been kind of a changing of the wind, so to speak, when it comes to real lenders out there. Okay, and it comes down to 2 things. There's a lot of lenders now who are deciding to go more virtual, right? They're making their presence known online more. Okay. Alex touched up on it, right? Going on Instagram, TikTok, and so and that works, completely works. Okay, I would actually probably argue that it works even better. And then you just have a lot of loan officers that are, I will say this, they're kind of on the fence. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what to do, right? They're contemplating, should I get on social media? Right? Should I do this? Should I? They are the should eyes, shoulda, woulda, coulda loan officers right now, right? They don't really have a plan. Okay, they're trying to dibble and dabble here and there, but we all know dibbling, dabbling doesn't lead to success. Okay, and so for me to because I've been kind of an old school loan officer, and yes, admittedly here I've not really made my presence online. I have quadrupled my efforts in person. Okay, the last 2 meetings, okay, at a broker's office that I've held, I was the only vendor that showed up. Okay, my 2 counterparts, there are 2 other lenders there, didn't show up. In fact, last week I was literally the only vendor. There was no title, there was no escrow, there was no insurance vendor there. The week before that, there was a title rep, a home warranty rep, and then me, the only lender. Both lenders didn't show up for 2 weeks in a row. Okay, so there's a lack of presence right now of people willing to work and get out there and get their hands and feet. For me, whether it's a right thing or not, while I'm not making my efforts on social media, I am making my efforts in person, and I do believe that has a correlation to why I have become more busier. Okay. So again, I cannot stress the importance of showing up and showing out. Today, Peter's going to go over home equity. I don't know if you guys, but just a quick raise of hands here with that hand icon on the bottom right. Who here has executed, or closed a line of credit or a second lien product here? On Sarah. Oh, hey, Sarah, welcome. So I've been with Giving Tree now for about a little over 3 years, coming on 4. I could count on one hand, unfortunately, how many seconds I've closed. Okay. We do have a handful I mean, over a dozen different line of credit options. Please do get yourself familiar with them as they operate differently. Last week we saw a video on REM, Homebridge, and the 5-day approval process from origination to close. Well, there's also the traditional one, right? So those automated ones can get a little bit clunky. Okay, so if you're not a very vanilla W-2 employee pay stub, that's perfect for that type of client, right? The rate might be slightly higher, but there's less fees involved. But there is a traditional second that you can obtain, whether it's a HELOC, a home equity line of credit, or a HELOan, a home equity loan. Okay, they're both second position liens, and it's a more traditional way by way of Spring EQ, and there are others. I believe AmWest has another one. These are full doc, but they are great options for those who are self-employed or their income situation's a little bit more complex. If they're willing to pay a little bit more in fees, however, they'll get a better rate, right? So Peter today will be going over the submission and just the handling, the transacting of that. So Peter, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Wagner.